Sweet Underground Wicked Radio shit from the Djsnickerz. What the fuck is up? Everybody fill their cup. Oh shit, or don't, because it breaks shit. And also, my Djsnickerz, I love them. I love them. Man, if I met you, bro, I'd just cuddle and hug you. I'd be like, ah, shit, oh, what's up, Djsnickerz? I start petting you and shit. Be like, I miss you. I start crying. Oh, fuck, man. Underground Wicked Radio, what the fuck's up? Everybody wake the fuck up. If you're sleeping, wake up. If you're not, oh man, go to bed. There's your drop, bitch.
This is Joey Black from the Outlaw Zoe Lou, the AXE, and you're listening to DJ Halloween Snicker Dick on Underground Wicked Radio. You can catch us at longliveevil.com. Congratulations, motherfucker! Right for me, pull my tits out.
Last one, homies, that we're gonna go by.
We're friends to the end, remember?
This is your friend.
Yo, this is Hex Rated. The Lyrical Stuff Productions giving a shout out to Underground Wicked Radio. Put your L's up, god damn it.
Oh no!
Oh, all right. YouTube.com/I am Hex Rated. Facebook.com/Rated Hex. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, but I don't know the combinations of my
I
name.
didn't realize this radio drop was that long, but fucking A. We're live on Underground Wicked Radio with St.Luke. His second interview, first video interview.
Yo, what up, though?
So I'll start right out, man. How in the hell did you come up with St.Luke for a rap name, and did you have any others prior to this?
No, it was my first rap name. I said when I was like 13 or 14, there's a church up the street from me called St. Luke's, and I always used to ride past it. And one day my homie was like, yo, you should call yourself. So I said, fuck it, and just, I've been rolling with it ever since.
Oh, yeah. I just realized I'm not on YouTube, so you guys are going to have to give me a minute to get over to your comments. I see people tuning in. For everyone tuned in on the radio, I see a bunch of you on. Go over to YouTube, look up Underground Wicked Radio. We are live on video. Fuck that audio shit. Go watch the video. All right, man. I see a new music video just dropped.
Yeah, just dropped a video about a month or two ago called Self-Made. We got a new one dropping August 31st. It's called When It Rains. I shot half of it in Detroit in front of, I think it's called Grand Central Station. We saw something over there and then shot the other half of it over here in Youngstown. We got my homegirl Gabri featured on that. It's going to be dope. It came together real fresh.
I actually lived in Detroit, Michigan for a while. I know everyone tuning in, you're used to me having graphics and shit in the background and strippers, and unfortunately, my studio laptop burnt up, so I'm using my graphics computer tonight to go live. But you guys get to see the shit behind all the fucking graphics tonight, unfortunately. All right, let me see if we got some comments here going on. So what do you got for upcoming projects? Let's start out right with that, man. Like, any new CDs coming up or anything you just dropped?
Yeah, I'm dropping a new album. It's titled 8. I'm probably going to drop that beginning of next year. But right now I'm working on a joint venture with a rock band. They're called Metal Mafia. They got a real nice following over here. And, they've been touring all over. They're a pretty big band. And we're doing a whole project together. We're going to call it Dope Sick. It's going to be real dope, And we're going to plan on dropping that around Christmas time, do a big release party and everything. It's going to be fly.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see that. What kind of weed you smoking?
I'm smoking, let me see, what is this? Blue Dream right now. But I was smoking that Granddaddy Purple earlier, what I'm saying? That GDP.
Man, I had some Purple Haze the other day. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I love Cali weed, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Michigan and shit, but I love Cali weed. That's my favorite shit.
Dab, don't vape. Hey, how's it going, James? I got YouTube pulled up finally. Nah, man, I'm not. I have never dabbed. I'm not going to lie. Never tried it. It's really expensive in the area that I live to even fucking get. The closest thing I get is my weed. That's about it.
I love dabs.
I hear they fuck you right up the first time you do them.
Oh yeah, they'll take you back to like when you're like 15, 16 years old, you know, like a little young kid. You get super fucking faded, you know what I'm saying?
I tried CBD oil for the first time the other day at work. Bad fucking move, man. I'm sitting here trying to cook. I had a body high. It was not good.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Anyone's got any questions? Let me know. Type them. What are they typing? MGML for life. Hell yeah. All right, man. Like, what is one of the most fucked up thing a hater has ever said to you on one of your videos that like just got under your skin?
Let me see. Man, there's been so much shit. Like, we put our videos on like World Star and shit. And I feel like that's like the dumbest move artists can make. You know what I'm saying? Because like bigger like sites like that and shit, or like there, no matter where you put your videos or anything, there's always gonna be haters. You know what I'm saying? But like World Star is like you're paying to just get hated on, and you don't really get no traffic over to your real YouTube. I feel like it's a lot of fake views, and you're paying to be on this site. Shit like that. You know, you want to be put on these sites, but at the same time, you know, it's like fucking shit, man. There's so much shit, but I don't even read the comments like that. But I'd say like the first time I put a video up there, I was like reading through the comments, and shit, dude, like this dude's like a year away from Propecia, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of shit, but I don't let that shit bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's probably a fucking fat lame who's sitting at home who ain't never been out of his fucking mom's house and ain't done shit with himself. So I could give a fuck less. I'm out here giving money, you know?
Keyboard warriors, basically, man.
Oh yeah.
That's like I see these people doing interviews on Facebook and they're bragging about 2,000-3,000 views. I'm like, buddy, that's not reviews. Because every time you post in the group and someone scrolls by it, it's automatically counted as a view.
Yeah,
So,
and that's what I've been learning lately too. Is like anything you do, like that's what a big problem that these artists, you know, a lot of artists make the mistake of doing. Like they'll put all their money into recording the music, making sure the song is dope as fuck, and then they won't put a penny into marketing. So it's like, how the fuck you expect somebody to hear it? Like that's like you damn near playing the lottery at that point. Like just putting it out there because there's just as many people trying to rap and do music as there is playing the fucking lottery. So you just like throwing it out there. Fuck luck. Fuck all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work hard, get this money, and put that shit into this music and make sure that the people do see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
and that's the problem too. Like a lot of rappers start up and they think they're gonna make it big right off, but like it's not gonna happen. What are some pros and cons you can give to a new artist starting out?
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta take a piss so fucking bad. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
you're good, man. I can play some music.
To the bathroom, where they saw a tub filled with water.
This is it. I'm gonna play some insane poetry, violent art.
They saw a tub filled with water, crawling with maggots. Underneath the maggots, they could just make out all that was left of the woman who lived there.
My poetry is crazy, it's insane. The unholy sensei with a verbal samurai to slice your membrane. I've been stained with the wickedness. My pen drips that evil ink, padded room mentality. Some say I need to see a shrink. People think I really need.
I should have fucking took a piss before I got on here, but it just like hit me out of nowhere.
That happens, man. I'm drinking coffee, so I'm expecting it to kick in myself.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I work midnight, so fucking like this is my like morning, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting up and everything and get moving. But fucking I'd say like what'd you say, like my best advice for a new artist?
Yeah, a new artist just starting out trying to rap.
I'd say like the biggest thing that I never learned coming up was like I always just wanted to just keep recording. That's why I got like thousands of songs. But your main focus should be like finding your hits as time's going by, you know, drop projects to keep the fans interested. But when you find a hit and something that you feel passionate about, put money into marketing for that shit. Get that shit out there, you know, pay for Facebook, pay for YouTube. You know, you could actually go onto the real site and pay for that shit, you know, because I've learned like Fiverr, a lot of those things, you know, there's a lot of shady, bullshit ass, fake promotions out here. You know, you got to find legit ones and get your marketing game up. That's the number one key to success.
Oh man, I fucking hate when that happens. I just had a question for. Oh yeah, I used to sell merchandise and shit on my radio, and one of my ex found out and turned me in. They actually tried to get me for tax evasion because I
For
wasn't collecting taxes on anything that I was selling.
for like merch and all that.
So being an artist, and I have never asked this question before, do you have to have like a business license to sell merch on your end?
It all depends. You know, there's a lot of artists out here who aren't really selling shit. You know what I'm saying? They might sell like 10, 15 shirts here and there. See, like merch is one of my biggest things, you know, like that's where I make most of my money, merch, shows, shit like that. And fucking I feel like with that, I mean, I'm lucky in that sense because my partner who I do all my music with, who I've been with for 10 years, he has two big studios, you know what I'm saying? He has like $1 million studio and fucking handles all his shit to the T with business and all that. So I'm just blessed to have, you know, them around me and they're able to, like, you know, they handle my taxes, all that shit. So I'm just lucky because if it was just me doing it, I'm from the streets, I don't know none of that shit, I probably wouldn't be filing taxes. But I'm just lucky enough to have people like that around me who can handle it for me. So my best advice is like, if you feel like you're selling enough merch or CDs or anything that you could get fucked on taxes, make sure you find some people who know how to handle that shit and have them handle that for you because you will get fucking raped and put in jail if you're not paying money and taking care of your taxes. You know, look at Young Buck, look at fucking MC Hammer. You know, shit happens.
Well, I can't find your music, man. I've got over 7,000 artists. You wouldn't believe how many artists start with Saint
Oh yeah.
or ST. I'll have to go to YouTube, pull up some of your music. Probably better because we'll play some newer stuff on there.
Yeah, if you want, I'm on my computer right now. I could email you some newer shit if you want.
Yeah, I'll have you do that after the interview. I'm gonna have you do a new radio drop too. If you actually want to do that now, shouting out this is St.Luke. You're listening to Underground Wicked Radio, and then say some links to your music so I can. It'll play before your songs in rotation.
All right, bet. Yo, this is St. Luke. You're listening to Underground Wicked Radio. Make sure y'all roll up that good kush and go search me on YouTube, all social medias at St. Luke the King. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me.
Perfect. I'll cut that out later. And the other reason I like doing video interviews like this, homie, you know how before I had to crop out everything. It's just easier because it automatically records right to YouTube now. I don't have to fuck around with nothing.
Hey, give me the house phone.
All right, homies, we're gonna play a song by St. Luke here in a second. While I'm doing that, we'll take another question, man. What was your favorite show that you've played? Like, favorite venue so far?
What's the Halloween thing Twisted does? I forgot the fucking name of it.
Hollow Wicked?
Yeah, Hollow Wicked. I did that with Bizarre. Say like 2-3 years ago. It was probably like 3-4 years ago, something like that. But yeah, that was the hypest crowd like that I performed in front of. I'd say the biggest crowd would be Hash Bash. I got lucky. Hash Bash said that they weren't doing rap the year or something, and Lil White was on his way. He said, "Fuck it," went to Miami, and so went and took a little vacation. And then they decided, okay, we're gonna let you guys do it, like to Bizarre and us and shit. So Bizarre or Lil White gave me his spot, which was at 420 at Hash Bash. So it was dope. Like that was the biggest crowd that I performed in, probably like 7,000-10,000 people. But
Damn.
I'd say the hypest crowd. I'd say there's probably like you know how Hollow Wicked gets, like that shit was hype.
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'd say that was the hypest crowd I've ever performed in front of. My favorite crowd. Like 90% of my fans are juggalos. I wouldn't consider myself a juggalo, but I grew up. I love fucking ICP and Twisted. You know what I'm saying? I'll never deny that. I'm big fans of both of them. You know, they make wonderful, beautiful music. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like fucking juggalos support the fuck out of everything. You know, so I love juggalos. I got mad love for the juggalos community.
Yeah, I'm not a juggalo based radio anymore. I'm kind of, even though I got the Hatchman wrapped on the background, I'm trying to expand out because I've interviewed like 6,000 something juggalo rappers. Literally not a joke.
Yeah, and that's why the big reason, like, not trying to down juggalo rappers at all. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I have a lot of juggalo friends, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a big thing about the mainstream, like that they hate for some reason. When it's like with me, I want to go mainstream, you know what I'm saying? I want to make big money, you know, fuck all that. Like, I don't want to be underground. I feel like my music has the potential to reach, you know, the highest peaks and levels of this fucking music industry. And I feel like no matter what, being an underground artist, you're not going to reach those plateaus, you know, even with like, you know, you look at Tech 9, yeah, he's huge, but you're not like that. He's there, but he's not there, you know, he's not Eminem.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, hell no.
So it's like, fuck it. That's the way I look at it. Like, I want to go above and beyond. I don't just want to stay underground. Fuck that.
January, I'm actually moving down to Illinois. I'm moving back out of New York. I'm going to be moving to Gut Check Studios down there and running my radio station out of a studio. I can't wait. So we're going to have a setup like ICP does and have the artist actually in the studio with us.
Oh, yeah. Fucking shit. I'd say like that's probably like what, like, is it close to Chicago?
I think so. It's called Lincoln, Illinois.
I think Chicago's only like 5-6 hours from me, but I got people in Chicago that I fuck with, like my homie Big T. He's a battle rapper, fucking dope as fuck. I feel like Big T is one of the coldest battle rappers, but that's my people's right there. I fuck with him anytime I go to Chicago. I rock with him.
Yeah, maybe I haven't come down, go to the studio when I get down there. Yeah, every time I see this damn music video, I wanted to ask you about this. Who submitted your music video to Psychopathic Radio, and why did they choose that one?
Which one?
It was Chapo.
It was like my newest video. I wasn't even thinking, because I got like older songs, like this song called Murder, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that they would have probably loved. But I just felt like it was dated. But then I thought about it, because I submitted it. And then after I sent it, I was like, damn, they probably ain't gonna fuck with Chapo. Like, they don't, you know, like trap shit.
They're more of the murder music shit. That's what I was thinking. I was like, fuck, when I saw that one on there, and then Jump Steady started dissing it.
If I would have put like Murder out or something, but in my mind, the problem with that is I was in album mode. So like at the point in time, I'm working on my album. This is my single that I just dropped. I'm in love with this track. Like, oh yeah, anybody will love this. But then after I sent it like a week later, I'm like, dude, they ain't gonna fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You should have sent them some old school like murder shit you was doing, you know?
And they probably would have, yeah. Man, like, what do you think of Aja? Ouija Mac that they just signed. What is your take on his music?
I don't think I've ever even heard his music. I've seen I pay attention to like The Gathering and all that, because like, I work all the fucking time. I'm constantly busy hustling, getting this motherfucking money. So it's like sometimes I miss out on shit like that. You know, I haven't been to The Gathering in like 2-3 years, but shit, I've had some of my best times at The Gathering. But I've seen like pictures of him and his performance and shit. I mean, it looks like it's like it looks. He's
too mainstream for my taste. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, if that's the route you're going, it's like cool, but that's not what ICP is always represented to me. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
I think they're trying to expand out though, because honestly, a lot of that music's dying out. There's just too many people doing it now.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, if they want to fucking go mainstream and make some serious money, they need to fuck with a St.Luke. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the motherfucking mainstream route if they want to go official. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do over here at MGM, that shit is fucking too official, like a referee with a whistle, you know?
About to invite my co-host up on here, Gut Check Studios. He was busy, had a artist in the studio recording. What song do you want me to start out with? Or wait for him to get up on here.
Shit. I mean, you could go like older, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
All All Night's one of my favorites on the radio that I got on my radio station.
Throw on what you feel.
All right, we're gonna play St. Luke Up All Night. It's toxic. We're gonna play a song and I'll take some questions.
I'm in the dope game. I'm in the streets.
Whoops, I made it full screen. I fucked it up.
I sniff some cocaine, I grind my teeth. I fly my bitches in, yeah, they come from overseas. Just like the bricks, my logo stamped on the key. I'm
little annoying.
I gotta pause this for a minute. We got the White Coolio up on here with us tonight from Gut Check Studios.
Get it right, it's like the poison the motherfucking antidote, bro.
Woo, woo. What it do?
Well,
Hey, that shit was pretty tight, man.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I like the way you use that auto-tune shit.
Oh, thank you, man.
A lot of
Fucking,
motherfuckers don't know how to use that shit today.
we can't all have red beards. Some of us need the Coolio look.
Yeah, fucking, dude, I was on like
I'm
fucking,
going.
I was on
I'm
like
back.
hella acid. When
Hi,
I was
gentlemen,
recording
have
that
fun.
song, and I was just trying to get like, I was just on some whole other shit when I was recording it. I was like, when I was doing the hook, I was like, man, I told my dude, I was like, I want to sound like a fucking robot computer, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking tweaked out, but it came out dope. It took us like fucking 8 hours to record that song because we were so fucked up.
That's tight.
Yeah, it came
No
out dope.
green screen tonight, man. I fucking went through errands to get a laptop. They gave me a fucking notebook computer twice. A notebook. It's not even a laptop. It can't handle the fucking graphics.
Damn.
Pretty pissed.
I bet.
All right, what do you got, Toxic? Go ahead and take a question.
Sorry I'm late, y'all. Been trying to get ready for the damn Pirate Fest coming up in Ohio. But what you with what's your genre, man? You in the horrorcore type genre? Your label what label you at?
Right now I'm with this label called A-Tap Records. It's me and my homie Alex. You know what I'm saying? We run the label together. That's my partner. He owns a couple studios, and fucking the label's called A-Tap Records. Fucking and then I have my clique, which is MGM, which is Murder Gang Mafia, and that's my group and my clique, my squad. You know what I'm saying? But I'd say my genre, I wouldn't really classify it as anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking do so many different things. I'm very versatile. You know? Gang Mafia, and that's my group, my clique, my squad. But I'd say my genre.
Hearing an echo or something in the background. Getting back feed from somewhere.
His Bluetooth is in the car. I turned on the car and the Bluetooth turned on in here.
Oh shit.
So I can't turn it off, and I don't know if he can hear me in there. But if he can, turn your Bluetooth off, babe. I'm trying to back out, but oh fuck.
That's fucking technology. We can hear you on the interview, but we can't hear him now.
That's because he's no longer has sound in his phone. It's on the Bluetooth in the car. I turned the car on, and even though he's inside, it like picked up.
He's gonna hang up. I call him back. That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Technology.
I do that shit all the time. Like, I'll be calling my girl. She'll be in my driveway, and I'll be calling. I'll be like, "Why the fuck ain't it ringing?" And it's like in her car, she picked up and can hear me, but I can't hear her.
All right, I'm gonna take a question while we're waiting here, man. I'm gonna do a hot seat question. I didn't have this one last time I had you on. So, homie, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give you a CD, an album. You're gonna live in this album for 5 years. All the storylines and every song and every character is gonna come to life. What album would you want to live in for 5 years?
Let's see. What album would I want to live in for 5 years?
Yep.
That would have to be. Fuck.
everyone thinks about this?
Damn, that's a good question. Probably like 2 Chainz or Rick Ross or something because they're so fucking rich and living lavish. Like, I'd say like 2 Chainz.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. A lot of people say freaking Wizard of the Hood or something by ICP. Why the hell would you want to live in that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, okay, see, when you ask that question, like, I feel like the average person is going to be like, okay, I'm going to answer this with, like, a really good album. But it's like, fuck that. Like, I'm thinking of the lyrics. Like, what is this person living right now? And, like, you get somebody like 2 Chainz or Rick Ross, they're talking about fucking riding around on yachts with fucking 20 bitches and fucking living the best life. So it's like, why you want to live some fucking ghetto ass bullshit? Fuck that.
Exactly.
If I'm gonna live for 5 years on an album, I want it to be a good life, you know?
Oh yeah. Hey, we got any questions on YouTube? Toxic, you back?
Can y'all see me?
Okay. No, we can't see you, but we can hear you now.
I hate this technology bullshit. Is that better?
I'll be down. Nah, man, still can't. I'll be down there in January. I'm gonna have to teach you on some of this stuff.
Man, for the birds.
There you are.
All right, yeah, we see you now.
See me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I go away again? Shit. Anyways, Jeremiah. Did you perform at any of the gatherings, bro?
Yeah, I did I'd say fuck, it was probably like 2013, 14, something like that. It was like 5 years ago, back when it was in like Cave in Rock, Illinois.
Cave in Rock, yeah. That was
see, Cave in Rock was the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude,
Cave in Rock.
It was, man. Cave in Rock is this shit.
Yeah, like my second album is called The Maniac, and that shit came out because of the fucking gathering. Like, I was on some whole other shit while I was out there.
Hell yeah. Let's see, I went to the 10th annual, and that was the best one ever.
Well, shit, and next year is about to be the 20th.
Do what?
Fucking shit, next year is about to be the 20th.
Yeah, I know, man. And that's are you rep Juggalo? You rep for the Juggalos?
I mean, I fuck with the Juggalos heavily. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more like a Tech 9 situation where it's like I got mad love for the Juggalos and they fuck with me heavy. But I wouldn't consider myself a Juggalo. I'm not gonna be like a fronter or a fake. You know what I'm saying? And say I'm something I'm not.
All that hype, yeah. That shit, man.
I fuck with the Juggalos heavily though. You know what I'm saying? I got mad love for the Juggalos. And I mean, shit, I came up on like ICP too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never deny that or anything. Like I fuck with ICP, I fuck with Twisted, I fuck with the whole underground scene. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yeah, right. I got mad love for him.
Bet. How old are you, man? If you don't mind me asking.
Shit, I'm 30.
30?
Yeah.
How many years you been rapping?
Shit, I've been rapping for fucking ever, man. I've been doing it professionally for, I'd say, like, fucking... I've been in the studio since I was 13, just working on my shit, my craft and stuff.
That's what's up. Did I disappear again, bro?
Yeah, I can't see you, and I think Jeremiah disappeared, too.
Jeremiah's shit, he said his thing just crashed, and I'm trying to get on video here.
All right, yeah, I see you now.
Okay, you do?
Yeah. You see me?
I see you. Yeah, you're clear as day.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, he's back.
Yeah. This whole freaking technology world and shit. He just wanted to go get on the green screen, huh?
No, man, I had this is that notebook they sent me. Computer crashed. Man, technology fucking hates me this week.
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
Son of a bitch, man. And this one lags like a motherfucker.
Shit, what kind of phone you got?
I'm not on a phone. I'm on computers and all touchscreen that I do graphics on. Oh, shitty ass notepad that they sent me. Just so I can, yeah, see, look, it fucking crashed. Oh, I turned the goddamn camera off, apparently. No, it's still on. Fucking A. Technology.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been one thing after another. All right, so what did I miss? I heard something about you. He's not really a juggalo. What is it?
Right. Yeah, I'm about the same way.
All right, I'll take another question here. Man, I'm fucking getting irritated with technology.
Hey, before you ask Jeremiah, before you ask him, this thing, my phone is screwing up. I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna call you back, okay?
All right, homie.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'll be calling right back.
You're good.
No, you're good. All right, man. So, like, who would you want to do a collab with? Who would be, in your eyes, like the biggest collab you could do, either mainstream or underground?
Eminem all day. I say that every time.
Eminem. Hell yeah, man. Like, what would be the storyline for the song that you would want to be on with him?
Shit, I don't know. Like with me, I'm more of a like I get in the studio and build right there. Like I'm the type of person I build the song like 15, 20 minutes. You know, I like to knock out a couple while I'm in there and just keep the shit rolling. But I just feel like I'd want to like feel his energy, see what he'd want to do, and just build off of that. You know.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I heard with like Kendrick Lamar, he made like everybody leave the studio and like prove that he wrote his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person I go to the studio by my fucking self. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like friends or people like that. Like I'm fucking 30 years old. I don't kick it with a gang of people. I keep my circle super small. When I'm in the studio, it's me and my engineer. You know what I'm saying? And I just fucking build the track right there, put on the beat, whatever I'm feeling. I say that shit and just get it out.
Cool.
It's crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm for like shit, man. I've been doing this shit so long. I feel like with my shit, I don't even write my shit no more. You know, I just hear the beat and I just go.
Where do you get your
All right, homie, go ahead and take a question, Toxic. I am going to see if I can get this fucking other piece of shit to run.
So you just rap off top of your head, like what goes, like whatever comes to you, you just go and get it done?
Yeah, well, it's more like, you know, I sit there, think for like 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying, build this shit in my head.
Get like a topic.
Yeah, and then I just hop in there, lay it down, because I learned, like, you know, all these cats, like, you know, you got like Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, all these bigger rappers, you know, who are like, oh, or fucking, you know, even if you want to go super mainstream, like Migos and Future and shit like that, you look at it like they're making the most fucking money right now. They're selling out arenas all over, making millions of fucking dollars. So it's like, it's you when I'm writing my music, like the whole time when I'd be writing it, it'd be like fucking take me 15 minutes to write a verse. So I'm like, man, if I'm just in front of the fucking microphone, I could just say that shit instead of writing on my fucking phone, you know?
That's what's up. There's some people out there who can freestyle better than they can write and record, you know, better shit. I don't know a few artists like that. They'll get off the top of their head and they'll just start jabbing, but if they write, man, the shit ain't nowhere near as good. It's crazy.
See, I feel like with my shit, it's like I've been doing this shit so fucking long, I started losing like the energy after I'd go over the song 50 million times before I'd go in there. Then I'm going to rap the song. It's like every time I would do that shit, I'd write, like, I'm constantly writing music. By the time it's like, okay, I'm going to the studio today. And then it's like, all right, well, shit, I'm gonna write what I'm doing on the way to the fucking studio. Then it just went to, if I went over it so much, by the time that song's done, I record the shit, he mixes it, masters it. I done heard it 100 times. I ain't feeling the shit no more, you know?
Right. Yeah, if you ain't feeling it, nobody else is.
Yeah, like I like the organic energy where I could just build that shit and feel that shit right there on the spot. You know, dude, I've recorded fucking thousands of songs. I just constantly record music. That's what I love to do.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's cool. Who's your inspiration? Like, or I should say, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, shit, man. I like a lot of older, like fucking like 8 Ball, MJG, like down south shit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like fuck it. I'm a big like down south person, 3-6 Mafia, shit like that. That's why my style is like real southern, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in Ohio, half my music is down south, you know what I'm saying?
What are you doing, Jeremiah?
What you doing? Sweeping the floor over there?
Man, or his vibrator or something.
My fucking shit's just being a fucking dick, bro. Fuck.
I got mine figured out. I kick technology's ass.
My froze on your end, I take it.
Shit, you need an iPhone,
Shit,
bro.
man. Can you?
iPhone's where it's at, bro.
Yeah, if you need to get that Mac, you need to get that Mac.
Yeah, well, laptop tomorrow. I'm gonna go with a fucking Alienware.
I just purchased me a new Mac.
I have.
Mac. Yep. That's
Yeah, I'm good with all that. I'll stick.
I'm telling you.
I have a Mac notebook and I installed Windows 10 on it. I liked it.
Right there. You see that pretty boy there, Jeremiah?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, homie, we're gonna take care, and I'm gonna let you get to the studio. I just seen what time it is.
All right,
So let's shout out again your upcoming projects, what you got dropping.
All right, yeah, I got a new video dropping August 31st. It's called When It Rains, featuring my homegirl Gabby. Fucking got a new album coming out soon with the rock band Metal Mafia. It's called Dope Sick. It's gonna be dropping around Christmas time, and then I got my new album 8 dropping in probably like January or February. So I got a lot of new shit coming up. Videos, just be on the lookout. All my social medias or / St.Luke the King, you know what I'm saying? So everything, go search my shit, www.stluketheking.com. On all streaming services, everywhere you could go, fuck with me, holler at me.
How'd you come up with the name, bro?
Shit, I was fucking, there's a church up the street from my house, always used to ride by it. My homie was like, yo, you should start calling yourself St. Luke. So I've just been rocking with it ever since I was like a kid, you know.
You Catholic?
No, my name's Luke. I don't even go to church. Like fucking, my logo's got like devil horns and a pitchfork.
I know.
It's kind of like
I like it. Actually, that shit's tight.
Yeah, it's kind of like an oxymoron because I'm like the complete opposite. I don't go to church or nothing like that. But my name's Luke, so I just roll with it.
But that's why, and that's the thing. I go by Toxic Poison, the antidote. And when I'm out on stage, half my face is painted and half of it isn't. It's just basically, yeah. Yep. But it was good talking to you, bro. Sorry I was in on it late.
Oh,
but,
no, you're good, bro. I appreciate it.
No, yet. I still got a few more hold up talks. Okay. Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool.
We're good.
Because your shit's just weak tonight, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I just got the other. Tomorrow I'm going to get another one. St. Luke, homie, how do you pronounce your new artist's name that I got coming on tomorrow night?
MFS. It's like the letters MFS. He just spells it a little bit different.
Okay, I was curious because I don't want to say it wrong. I got him coming on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
How do you spell MFS different?
It's like
he's got it.
It's EM apostrophe EFFES.
Oh, so okay. I see what you say. He actually spells it.
Yeah, so he like spells it out.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually spells it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah,
so that's why it threw me off.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I'll make sure he sends you over a couple songs and shit so you can be able to play his shit tomorrow and shit.
I'll have a different setup by tomorrow. I'm gonna go get a different computer. There's no book, actual bullshit. So the technical shit tonight.
All right, yeah, no doubt. I'm about to slide out the door and head out to the studio, but definitely, man, I'll holler at you. We'll set something up here.
Sounds good, homie.
All right, bro. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all stay up.
All right, Luke. We'll
be back on, homie. We will have you back on here when you drop that new CD. I'll get with you. And did you enjoy it? And would you come back, homie?
Oh yeah, no doubt, bro.
Oh yeah. That's what's up. All right, everyone have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow night at 9:00 p.m. Hopefully technology can fuck off. DJ Snickers is out.
Much love, y'all. Whoop, whoop.
Later, homie.
Right, yo.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
It won't even let me close the broadcast. So, like, here we go.
You need it. Can you speed it up? Get a faster sound card in there or an audio card or something?